His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to His Holiness Pope Robert Francis Prevost Leo XIV on the occasion of his election as the new Pope of the Vatican. In the cable, His Majesty wished the new Pope success in his duties, praising the role played by the Vatican in supporting dialogue and understanding between the religions, cultures and civilizations, spreading the values of human brotherhood and tolerance and promoting coexistence between the people of different affiliations, stressing Bahrain's keenness to strengthen historical ties with the Vatican in order to consolidate the concepts of harmony and promote global peace and stability. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to His Holiness Pope Robert Prevost Leo XIV following his election as the new leader of the Catholic Church. Headed by the Speaker of the Council of Representatives Ahmed bin Salman Al Musallam, the Council of Representatives held its first extraordinary session in the third session of the sixth legislative term. On the occasion of the issuance of the royal order to dissolve the current session, the Speaker extended his congratulations and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa for his royal patronage of the legislative authority, the establishment of the rule of law and institutions, and his wise directives to serve the nation and its citizens. He expressed his deep appreciation for the efforts and support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa and the keenness of His Royal Highness as well as the Minister on enhancing cooperation between the executive and legislative authorities. Al-Musallam noted that the third session of the sixth legislative term was marked by numerous legislative and oversight activities, achieving distinguished accomplishments and leaving a significant impact both locally and internationally. The Council also discussed many vital national issues and topics, supporting the improvement of living standards for Bahraini families and working on the development of public services. Al-Musallam expressed his deep appreciation for the national and professional role played by Bahraini journalism and media in covering and disseminating the council's disseminating the council's activities, ensuring that the council's efforts reach citizens and public opinion. Later, the council reviewed ministers' responses to several parliamentary questions. The council approved a number of decrees and decided to refer them to the Shura Council. In the section on draft laws, the Council of Representatives approved the report from the Services Committee regarding the draft law amending certain provisions of Decree Law 47 of the year 2002 on the regulation of press, publishing and printing, and referred it to the Shura Council. The council also reviewed the audited report and financial statements for the Unemployment Insurance Fund. The Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa received the Minister of Finance of Oman Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi at the Deputy Premier's office in Ghalibiya Palace in the presence of the Minister of Finance and National Economy Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa and a number of senior officials on the occasion of his visit to Bahrain. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah stressed the depth of the fraternal and historical relations between Bahrain and Oman in light of the support they received from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq. He pointed to the importance attached by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa and the Deputy Prime Minister for Cabinet Affairs of Oman, His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Said, are constantly following up on the paths of integration and partnership to achieve the good and development of the two countries and the two brotherly people. The Deputy Premier welcomed the Finance Minister of Oman, praising the progress achieved by Oman in its financial and economic path, while commending the comprehensive development it is witnessing in various sectors. For his part, the Minister of Finance of Oman expressed his thanks and appreciation to the Deputy Premier for the warmth of the meeting, praising the continuous development of bilateral relations and close ties between Oman and Bahrain, reflecting the deep bonds of brotherhood and the keenness of the two leaders to consolidate the foundations of cooperation and integration in various fields, wishing Bahrain and its people further progress and prosperity. In the presence of the Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowment Nawaf Al-Maouda, the Bahraini Bar Society and the Kuwaiti Bar Association organized the first Bahraini-Kuwaiti Law Day. The President of the Bahraini Lawyers Association, Lawyer Salah Al-Midfa, stressed that the inauguration of this day is a consolidation of the strong fraternal relations between Bahrain and Kuwait. He pointed out that this forum is a valuable opportunity to exchange expertise and experiences in the legal and professional field, and that the two countries include personalities with a history and good reputation at the Arab and international level in this important field. Al-Midfa praised the support received by the association from the Justice Minister and officials in the ministry, adding that the work continues between the two associations to hold the next edition of this conference in Kuwait. The chairman of the Supreme Council of Health, the SCH, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, inaugurated the Gulf University Conference and Exhibition to Combat Obesity held under the title Visions for a Healthier Future. Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah affirmed the commitment of the Supreme Council of Health to combat obesity and achieve higher levels of awareness and prevention in the Bahraini community. More in this report.
In recent years, obesity has seen significant increase among various age groups, emerging as one of the foremost health challenges affecting individuals and their quality of life. The surge in obesity is often accompanied by chronic health issues and broader public health concerns. Recognizing the importance of community awareness and the need to showcase the latest research findings and the successful practices in health and nutrition, the Gulf University Conference and Exhibition was launched to combat obesity. The conference underscores the commitment to scientific research and the development of solutions for the health challenges facing Gulf and global communities. It serves as a platform for experts and researchers from around the world to exchange experiences and insights, discussing the latest advancements and scientific innovations in obesity treatment. Additionally, the conference focuses on prevention strategies and raising awareness about the health risks associated with obesity, aiming to provide effective scientific and practical solutions for combating obesity in the Gulf region and beyond. Obesity is no longer just an individual issue. It has evolved into a significant health and social challenge with serious implications for individuals and communities. Addressing it requires swift action across multiple fronts, including improving dietary systems, promoting the importance of physical activity, and providing medical and psychological support.
The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, received the Minister of Finance of the Sultanate of Oman, Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi, in the presence of the Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman to the Kingdom of Bahrain, Faisal bin Harb Al Busaidi. Governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain, Khalid bin Ibrahim Ahmedan, and several officials on the occasion of the Minister's visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa affirmed the deep-rooted historical relations that bind the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Sultanate of Oman based on solid foundations and shared visions that have contributed to enhancing cooperation in all fields. He pointed out the mutual commitment to continue developing Bahraini-Omani relations and advancing them towards broader horizons, reflecting the visions and aspirations of His Majesty King Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq of Oman. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa welcomed Al Habsi, reviewing the distinguished brotherly relations between the two countries and the continuous development witnessed in all fields, especially in finance and economics. He emphasized the importance of continuing to enhance coordination and joint efforts, building on the fruitful cooperation achieved to realize the desired economic integration that meets the aspirations of both countries and their people. The Omani minister was briefed on several programs and initiatives implemented by the Ministry of Finance and National Economy. The meeting also explored ways to enhance existing cooperation between the two brotherly countries in financial and economic fields and discussed several topics of mutual interest. The Minister of Finance of the Sultanate of Oman, Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi, has visited Bahrain Mumtalakat Holding Company and the Economic Development Board (EDB) as part of his official visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Minister of Sustainable Development and Chief Executive of the EDB, Noor bint Ali Al Khlif, the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah bin Al Fakhru, and Chief Executive Officer of Mumtalakat, Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalifa Al Khalifa were present. The Minister Al Habsi was briefed on the pivotal role of Mumtalakat in advancing economic growth in the kingdom. At the EDB, a presentation was given highlighting Bahrain's promising investment opportunities, the kingdom's competitive advantages for investors, and the EDB's efforts to diversify the national economy and foster international partnership. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa emphasized the deep-rooted ties between Bahrain and Oman, supported by His Majesty King Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq of Oman. He underscored the government's keenness under the leadership of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to expand cooperation. The minister noted that the visit of the Minister Al Habsi has contributed to strengthening financial, economic and investment collaboration and building effective strategic partnerships that support shared goals and aspirations. The visit will also include discussions on developing coordination in economic and investment fields. The Minister of Finance of the Sultanate of Oman, Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi, visited the Bahrain Institute of Banking and Finance (BIBF) as part of his official visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Ambassador of Oman to Bahrain, Faith bin Harb bin Hamad Al Busaidi, and also the Governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain and Chairman of the BIBF Board of Directors, Khalid Ibrahim Mahmeidan, were present. The Minister Al Habsi was briefed on BIBF's educational facilities and received an overview of the Institute's training programs and professional certifications, as well as its role in financial and banking education. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa emphasized the pivotal role of Bahrain's financial and banking sector, identifying it as a key national priority. He highlighted BIBF's contribution to specialized training programs and its impact on advancing the sector. He also underscored the importance of continued efforts to train and qualify national talents and create promising career opportunities. The amendments to the press, printing and publishing law approved by the Council of Representatives in its first extraordinary session have garnered significant attention from the journalistic community in the Kingdom. Media professionals emphasize the crucial role these amendments will play in enhancing journalistic work and elevating it to advanced levels. More in this report.
Based on the significant advancements in journalism in the Kingdom of Bahrain, the approval of the new press law by the Council of Representatives establishes a golden foundation for national journalism, underscoring the vital role of the media in contributing to the Kingdom's development and modernization. The Ministry of Information, as the guardian and organizer of this sector, has worked diligently to overcome challenges facing journalists, enabling them to fulfill their national and ethical responsibilities, efforts that reflect the royal directives of His Majesty the King and embody the noble values emphasized by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. This significant milestone in Bahraini journalism followed extensive discussions and meetings, demonstrating the government's commitment, along with the Bahraini Journalists Association, to elevate this sector without compromising expression or professional ethics. The new law highlights the legislative support for Bahraini journalism and aligns with the latest international legal standards and addresses the needs of electronic media with professionalism. The new law abolishes prior censorship of websites and online accounts and enhances protection for journalists by eliminating prison sentences and lowering minimum fines to more practical levels. These progressive measures have received positive feedback from various officials and journalists in both local and Arab media, who commended the Council of Representatives for approving the new law and its significant legislative advancements that elevate the sector, in line with Bahrain's overall progress across all fields.
Aluminum Bahrain Alba, the world's largest aluminum smelter on the one side, has edged a new precedent in the industry's history books by achieving a historic milestone of 35 million safe working hours without a lost time injury, LTI reaffirming its position as safety leaders regionally and globally. This achievement reflects the consistent vigilance of Alba's team, their strong sense of shared responsibility and a unified commitment to maintaining a safe working environment. Alba's foundation safety first culture is strengthened by dedicated safety campaigns, comprehensive in-house training programs, weekly centralized safety talks, and active shop floor engagement by Alba's executives, all of which play a crucial role in promoting a safer workplace for all. The Bahrain Space Agency BSA conducted a series of scientific and awareness lectures targeting teachers affiliated with the Ministry of Education. The initiative aims to raise awareness of the Kingdom's role in the space sector and to familiarize educators with BSA's latest projects and services. Chief Executive Officer of the BSA, Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim Al-Asiri, emphasized the value of this partnership, which enabled direct engagement with teachers, considered the foundation for shaping knowledgeable and creative generations. The lectures provide a comprehensive overview of the BSA's role and positioning the Kingdom of Bahrain as a leading nation in the space sector. They also highlighted the value of satellite data, imagery and analytical studies in supporting comprehensive and sustainable development, in addition to the BSA's contributions to scientific research and technological innovation. The Kingdom of Bahrain welcomed the Omani announcement of a ceasefire agreement in Yemen with the United States. A statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed hope that this step would contribute to ensuring the security and freedom of maritime navigation and international trade in the Red Sea and Bab el-Mandeb Strait. The ministry also affirmed the Kingdom's support for regional and international initiatives aimed at resolving conflicts through dialogue and diplomatic means.